Please don't freeze. It does that sometimes, I don't know why.
That was too close. However, I prefer close to the alternative. If that bomb had gone off, well, let us just say, those of us left would all be learning how to speak Russian about now. Luckily, that is not the case. You and your team have foiled Stalin at every turn. And this was the coup de grace. The information obtained by your soldiers indicates those missiles was the only one Stalin had ready to launch. Was the atomic threat lifted? The time is right to launch our strike on the USSR. Your job is to clear the St. Petersburg area so that our ships can offer naval support to ground forces moving towards Moscow. Start by destroying the Soviet command center here. Once they are cut off from communications with Moscow, clear the naval passage so our ships can move up the river.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I think
Timer initialized.
I know this one. Well, I definitely know it. It's just gonna see how much of a pain it's going to be.
Affirmative.
New construction options.
Affirmative.
I'm gonna keep this as I'm probably gonna need it later. The river is on the right side, if I remember correctly.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
In this game you can't build additional MCVs unless you're in multiplayer. Just like in Command & Conquer 1. But when you want to build a second base, you're pretty much relying on the mission to give you a second MCV. I think that's not the case until what? I know that you can build new bases in Red Alert 2 in missions. Can't remember for Tiberian Sun. I think Tiberian Sun is the game I least remember for some reason. It's a great game, I just haven't had a chance to play it a lot. I'm gonna enjoy that once we're done with Red Alert, because after we're going to the Tiberian Sun, I'm gonna be revisiting that one. Oh, they were always 5,000. I think they were cheaper in Command & Conquer 1 in multiplayer, but MCVs, in pretty much every Command & Conquer that has them as an option, they're 5,000. They're always very expensive. There goes the first assault. Okay, there's gonna be more ore on this side.
Yes, sir.
Complete. New construction options. Building.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Telemarch is one of the best game tunes ever made.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
There's more ore here.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
A lot more. It's great. Those yaks are definitely gonna be an issue. Oh yeah, I think I remember this.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ooh, I'm also having on a time. I don't remember the time limit, but 2 hours is more than enough. If I remember correctly, there are two bases, one on this end and one on the other side of the river. And I think I'm gonna make heavy use of choppers in this one.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Okay. I'm gonna start getting the tech center up and running before MiGs show up.
Construction complete. Building. Building.
I think I'm gonna rely mostly on choppers, but it's good to have a couple of tanks in standby.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
The complete collection, I'm not sure if that's still as
New construction options.
installation friendly as it used to be, because complete collection was made for Windows 10.
Construction complete.
And I remember having issues installing some of the games from it, and a lot of them don't have modern resolutions. So from the collection, the CNC Generals is only available with the original resolution of that game, which is pitifully small, and just everything just looks gigantic on screen. So it's not exactly the best.
Is under attack.
It's not exactly the best option. Yeah, the resolutions are what I'm talking about the most.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Repairing.
Okay, we're getting our GPS satellite, so I'm gonna start making my chopper army. I could just go for a horde of tanks and just crush them that way, but and I think I'm gonna take care of the right base first.
Construction complete. New construction options.
I'm gonna need a service
Building.
depot. I could be wrong, but I think the Tiberian Sun is currently available as a free game, as a freeware.
Construction complete.
I think I saw a
Construction
freeware link for it
options.
somewhere.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing.
My biggest problem with the complete collection is that it's on Origin, and I don't like Origin.
Repairing.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
prepared.
Acknowledged.
I detest the fact that when I get to Red Alert 2, I'll have to go back, and for Command & Conquer 4, I'm gonna have to reinstall Origin.
Building.
Origin is not good. Steam is the only DRM I tolerate, and I tolerate it for a very simple reason. It has a ridiculous library of games. Other DRMs don't.
Vehicle
And
acknowledged.
having them installed in order to play the games is just a chore. Especially because unlike Steam, on Origin you can't play when you're offline. And if you can... Oh, there goes the satellite. I don't know how. Origin doesn't allow me to play games offline. There we go. The base isn't big. We could just storm through it with a bunch of tanks. And I think I probably will do that. They don't seem to be... Well, they have a bunch of mammoths. Oh, maybe they didn't respond to me yet.
Construction complete.
Because they don't have any SAM sites. Well, they have here, but those are pre-built. And this is just empty. So maybe I can eliminate them completely without them even realizing. I think I need 6 to destroy this. They don't have any anti-air units at the moment. And once both of these are destroyed, I can then pick them, the rest of the bases off. These are just patrolling.
Building. Construction complete.
The second MCV so that you can spread over here. The guy doesn't have anything there. Well, I need to ensure that he doesn't have anything there. And continues not to have anything there.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir? Affirmative.
The allies are great for naval engagements. The only problem is that the strongest unit they can build is the cruiser, and you don't get really access to that until the final mission. Confirm. Resume. I hope this is enough.
Affirmative.
This should... I think this will turn on the base and they will start building units to attack me. Excellent. And I think I can get them to destroy the base entirely themselves and go after me. Next is this guy. That eliminates building potential completely.
The base is under attack.
No, the base isn't attack, that's just AoE from my own artillery guys.
Silos needed.
Do I need to capture these? I don't remember. Okay, I actually do need to start building silos because I need to move out. I'm gonna need to remote build all the way here so I can make a naval yard.
Complete.
Are you guys recharged? You guys are recharged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
There we go.
Building. Construction complete.
There we go. I can just
Reporting.
focus up.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Is under attack. Unit lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
There we go, that's that. These guys are completely useless. What they have 3 mammoths. That's easily dealt with.
Building. Building. Construction complete. Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Affirmative.
Oh, we're being attacked by choppers.
affirmative.
Okay, good to know.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Repairing.
Affirmative.
Unit repaired. Unit lost.
Unit
Repairing.
lost.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Oh, jeez.
Affirmative.
Unit repaired. Building. Repairing. Construction complete. Building. Unit repaired. Repairing.
Okay,
On hold.
that sorted it out.
Building. Cancel. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let's get rid of the...
Unit repaired.
Awaiting
Repairs.
order. Acknowledged.
Let's make them unable to
Unit repaired.
consume any more cash.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
There we go. They can
Construction
no longer
complete.
use pretty much anything. They have a bunch of power plants here, and they can only be assaulted from the air, but I'm gonna do those later. I want to get
Building.
myself to the water. These guys won't use
Construction
anything.
complete.
Now, there is another way of doing this, and that's just making another base there, but that would use up the MCV I'm trying to...
Structure sold. Structure sold. Silos needed. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Building. Construction complete.
Okay,
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
there we go. Assault that.
Building.
Is there anything that we need to capture here? Clear out naval vessels. Okay, so there is no mention of anything needed to be captured.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Really.
New construction options.
A couple of destroyers.
Reporting.
How
Acknowledged.
about you come over here and I'll...
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
What's under attack?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Repairing.
Okay.
Construction complete.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit repaired.
Oh, I see.
Cannot deploy here.
Oh.
Building.
Oh, that wasn't enough to destroy the airfield. Interesting. Well then, tanks it
Construction
is.
complete.
I just need to get rid of
Unit
the...
ready.
I just need to get rid of the Tesla coils,
Building.
Yes, sir.
and we can
Affirmative.
destroy those in a single run.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay,
Unit ready. Building.
just leave these.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Have you fixed?
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Let's now assault the rest. And that's pretty much it for this base. Then I can just clean them up.
Acknowledged.
Prepare.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ah,
Unit repaired.
okay.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
But I need more of those ships. Because there is going to be a bunch of submarines that I will need to hunt down.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Now just we clean them up.
Building.
And now I'm gonna lose a couple of choppers since I need to clear these out, and I can only clear them out with choppers. You can't climb up here. Oh, actually you can transport.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Okay, you can transport. So I can make a
Unit
transport
ready.
and get people there.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Affirmative.
It's probably gonna be a whole bunch of...
Acknowledged.
There they are.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
It seems that the transport is priority for them.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh yeah, these things. Well, that makes a catch-22. Yeah, you could transport something over there, but you shouldn't because of these things. These are still on.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. 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 Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Actually, they might actually not be on anymore. Tesla coils take a lot of power. Let's test it out.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative.
And all of those SAMs then as
Yes,
well.
sir.
Oh,
Affirmative.
come on. Yeah, forgot. Submarines. Plenty of
Order
submarines.
reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Naval unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
Let's get them closer, see if there's gonna be any zappy zaps.
Acknowledged.
There are zappy zaps!
Acknowledged.
There are zappy zaps!
Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Affirmative.
Naval
Acknowledged.
unit lost. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
I'll just attack these until they're not firing back anymore. These produce so much power.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit
Outrange
ready.
them? Really?
Vehicle reporting.
Let's see.
Affirmative.
Well, I do know that the destroyers do have a significant range. You are correct.
Affirmative.
Unfortunately, there's also
Affirmative.
a matter of a
Acknowledged.
submarine over there.
Acknowledged.
And I have lost my naval yard.
Awaiting
Yes,
orders.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building.
Bloody.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
You spawn on the wrong side.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Okay,
Acknowledged.
return.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready. Building.
Reporting.
There's only one SAM site left.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Of course.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
You can go in and we can start moving
Yes, sir.
towards
Affirmative.
the other side.
Base is under attack.
That's definitely a power. I can't defend against those.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Not enough rockets for another strike.
Lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay, you can go here.
Affirmative.
I think you're gonna get pretty much
Vehicle
annihilated immediately, but maybe the other tanks will take the
Yes,
bait.
sir. Affirmative.
Will they take the bait? They did not take the bait. Well, that infantryman did take the bait.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Let's see.
Affirmative.
Can we get that in range?
Order. Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged.
You in range?
Unit
Nope.
lost.
Reporting.
Lost where? Who was lost? Ah, he is in range.
Reporting. Affirmative.
And he just left. Okay then.
Affirmative.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
he took the
Affirmative.
bait. He has taken the bait.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Hello,
Acknowledged.
mister. Will you take the bait? Doesn't look like
Yes,
it.
sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Hello,
Acknowledged.
mister.
Affirmative. 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 Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Yeah. Party's
sir.
over here, boys.
Affirmative.
No. Come on.
Acknowledged.
Come on.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Come on.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Come here.
Affirmative.
Come here.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yay! Come, no, no, come on.
Affirmative.
Okay, they
Acknowledged.
obviously don't want to play.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Just gonna
Affirmative.
storm them. This is pointless.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Just wasting time.
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative.
Our base is
Reporting
under
orders.
attack.
Affirmative.
Okay, now we can just storm.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I'm gonna save just because I'm not always sure if
Mission saved.
blowing up a command center will get the mission failed or not.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay, where is that MCV?
Yes,
There it
sir.
is. You can start
Acknowledged.
moving over
Affirmative.
here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let's get those power plants out of the
Waiting order.
way.
Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
I told everyone to attack, you know.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
There we go. That's sorted out.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Still gonna need to hunt down a couple of
Yes, sir.
submarines afterwards.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Okay,
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
let's get these out first.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged.
And I
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
need to start wrecking. No, no, no. Leave the Tesla coils alone.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I want to get rid of the power plants first because
Acknowledged.
one of them will turn them on.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
I would rather not them all turn on me.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I just wanted to get rid of those submarines first. And then I'm gonna do what you said, Vic, and I'm gonna try to outrange them.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yeah, you were absolutely right. Destroyers do outrange the Tesla coils.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Now, just need to get rid of all of these defenses, and then the fleet will go through, and that will be the end of the mission.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
There we go. I think that's gonna kickstart the fleet coming through. No, I have to destroy everybody. Okay, good to
Awaiting
know.
orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Let's check
Affirmative.
for more
Acknowledged.
submarines. There will definitely be more submarines.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
There's a sub.
Yes, sir.
Naval unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
The destroyers and gunboats only fire the depth charges when they're right next to the submarine, which makes sense, but it makes fighting submarines a bit annoying.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
But of course,
Acknowledged.
if you do manage it,
Acknowledged.
they absolutely murder the submarines. Thing is, submarine doesn't have to do something like that. Submarine can just fire its freaking torpedoes and it just does the job immediately.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Was that all of the submarines?
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle
What the hell is wrong with you?
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
So you...
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Okay, that should be it.
Acknowledged.
Building.
That's all of the power plants.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Why are you refusing to get in?
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Wow. These buildings got a lot of health. They're not going down.
Awaiting
Base
affirmative.
is under attack.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle report.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Destroy, that just leaves you.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Report acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Awaiting
lost.
knowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay, let's put you there.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let's see if there are any
Affirmative.
submarines left down
40
here.
minutes remaining.
Yeah, that's okay.
Reporting acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
It's a lot easier to squash enemies in this game.
Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged.
There's another one, I knew
Yes,
it.
sir. Acknowledged.
And
Yes,
another
sir.
one.
Affirmative.
And that's it. I think that those were the last ones.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Sabo, it was not at you. It was a unit. I
Yes,
didn't
sir.
say that at you, Sabo. Don't
Acknowledged.
worry.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
There we go. Okay, are you actually gonna ask me to destroy this last
Yes, sir.
bit of
Affirmative.
infantry? Is that why the fleet is not coming through
Yes,
yet?
sir. Acknowledged.
I don't think there's any more
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
of anything left. Is that it? There we go. That's it. This is now kind of pointless, and these are the cruisers. I still maintain those are battleships, but the game calls them cruisers apparently. And you only get to use them in the final mission, I think. If even then. I don't think even in the last mission, because Moscow doesn't have access to the sea.
Our base is under attack.
By what? Ah, those two MiGs again.
Repairing. Building.
The definition of a battle cruiser escapes me, really. I know what cruisers do, and I know what battleships do, but battle cruiser is kind of a... It's like heavy dreadnoughts. It's kind of
Construction complete.
baffles me of what point of the definition would it be.
Building.
I could have built gap generators. I keep forgetting I can build
Construction
gap
complete.
generators. These things prevent air attack. Because the enemy can only attack things it can target. If you put a gap
Complete.
generator down, it can't target them. I keep forgetting those
Prepare.
things exist. I know that there are battlecruisers in the real life, I just don't know what they do, what's their definition. I know what cruisers do by definition, I know what battleships do by definition, what the role is, but I don't know what the role of a battlecruiser is. Each ship has a purpose on the battlefield.
Mission accomplished.
So, Vic, it's a glass cannon, that's what you're saying. Yep, I got a lot of money. Since the enemy wasn't much of a threat in this mission. How much money did I get? 16,000.